The training grounds of the Galactic Alliance Military Academy stretched across 3 continents of Kepler 442b. Species from 100 worlds gathered here, learning the art of interstellar warfare under the watchful eyes of the galaxy's most decorated veterans. Cadet Marcus Chun stood at attention, sweat beading on his forehead despite the climate-controlled environment. At 19, he was among the youngest humans ever admitted to the Academy. His slight build and unassuming demeanor made him an easy target for the larger species who dominated the training grounds. "Pathetic," growled Commander Thrax, a 7-foot-tall Gornathian whose crystalline skin reflected the overhead lights. "The humans send us their weaklings." The commander's 4 arms crossed in disgust as he reviewed the morning's combat simulation results. Marcus had placed last. Again. "Perhaps if your species spent less time playing with primitive projectile weapons and more time developing proper energy manipulation techniques," Thrax continued, his voice carrying across the assembled cadets, "you might actually contribute something to the Alliance." The other cadets snickered. The Valonians' telepathic laughter echoed in everyone's minds. The Core Hex cadets' bioluminescent patches flashed in amusement. Marcus remained silent as protocol demanded. Thrax stepped closer, his shadow engulfing the human cadet. "Nothing to say, weakling?" "Sir, permission to speak freely, sir," Marcus said, his voice steady. "Denied." Thrax's primary arm shot out, the back of his crystalline hand connecting with Marcus's face. The slap echoed across the training ground. Marcus stumbled but didn't fall. Blood trickled from his split lip. The laughter stopped. Something changed in Marcus's eyes. The other cadets, even those from predator species, took an involuntary step back. "Sir," Marcus said quietly, wiping the blood with the back of his hand, "I believe you've made a mistake." Thrax's patches flared orange with rage. "You dare?" "Computer," Marcus interrupted, his voice carrying an edge that made several cadets shiver, "activate Training Protocol 77 Alpha." "Authorization, Chin Marcus Prime." The training grounds AI responded immediately. Protocol 77 Alpha activated. Live combat simulation engaged. Safety protocols disabled at user request. Thrax laughed, a sound like grinding stone. "You challenge me to live combat? I'll crush you, human." "Not you," Marcus said, pulling a small device from his pocket. "All of you." The device unfolded into a sleek rifle, its surface rippling with adaptive camouflage. The weapon was distinctly human in design, all brutal efficiency and deadly purpose. "Humans," Marcus continued, his stance shifting subtly, "didn't evolve as the apex predator of our world. We aren't the strongest, the fastest, or the toughest. Do you know what we are?" The first shot took out the lights. The training ground plunged into darkness. "We're persistent." In the chaos that followed, the other cadets learned why humans had survived every extinction event on their death world. Why they'd gone from cave dwellers to spacefaring in a cosmic eye blink. Why the Galactic Alliance, despite their condescension, had been so eager to recruit them. Humans didn't fight fair. Marcus moved through the darkness like death itself. The rifle was just the beginning. Improvised explosives from training equipment. Psychological warfare that turned allies against each other. Trap after trap, using the terrain the others had dismissed as mere background. In 5 minutes, 137 cadets lay groaning on the ground, their superior strength and abilities meaningless against human cunning and ruthlessness. Marcus stood over Commander Thrax, who was tangled in cargo netting and covered in training paint that would take weeks to wash off his crystalline skin. "We're not weak," Marcus said, offering the commander a hand up. "We just don't show our strength until someone makes the mistake of thinking we're prey." Thrax stared at the offered hand, then at the carnage around him. For the first time in his military career, the Gornathian felt fear. He took the hand. From that day forward, no one at the Academy ever underestimated the humans again.